Alright, you wouldn't think it possible, would you? But life quickly becomes stranger than fiction, and that is especially applicable for me, as I am the supposed protagonist of a global social engineering and intelligence operation, which is primarily run by the United States government and the CIA. Since my last video, which is only 4 days ago, there seemingly has been going a lot on, from everything from accusing me of serious sex crimes to government making all kinds of statements and claims about me extrajudicially, not to mention the constant broadcasting of propaganda and psyops all over the world, supposedly about me, Stephen Bell, without me actually having any involvement whatsoever. In fact, I don't even know anything other than this, and that is how removed from this situation that I am personally. And this is almost always the case in the program, that I'm left completely and utterly clueless, so I cannot counter their propaganda narratives that they are so relentlessly and frequently broadcasting to the world's population. Things are getting so outrageous that here in my home country, Denmark, the state-funded media broadcasting service, Denmark's Radio, are literally on a daily basis in collaboration with the government communicating to the public at large through all kinds of propaganda channels and media outlets that I, Stephen Bell, is an enemy of the state and the people, and everybody in the population needs to help government defeat me, because supposedly I'm evil incarnated, raping and pillaging everybody and anybody that I see, without anything actually taking place at all. And to justify the never-ending outrageous claims, they are running psyops 24/7. For example, communicating to everybody in my vicinity through synthetic telepathy, either claiming that I have some untoward intention or feeling, especially of a sexual nature, towards anybody and everybody, or they are just straight up sexually harassing everybody that comes into my periphery, and then blaming me through this real-time communication system, as if I had some kind of telepathy capability in my brain, not to mention always self-sabotaging and always acting in such a way that I serve the interests of the United States government and the CIA, who are responsible for this global social engineering and intelligence operation. They seriously expect of the people to genuinely believe in this, and anything else governments and intelligence agencies of the program are communicating to the people on a daily basis. And it quickly becomes blatantly obvious that they have no regard towards their populations whatsoever. And this is especially noticeable here in Denmark, where the Danish intelligence agency, PET, is actually willing to harass and conduct electronic harassment towards the population through pulsed microwave weapons on anybody and everybody, with the sole purpose for blaming me for their own actions in real time. And unfortunately, a lot of people do so, despite how obvious this situation has become, because I'm the only person that they can tangibly let their anger and frustration out at. And some people are also so indoctrinated in their belief system that they find it unfathomable that government and intelligence agency is actually willing to treat their population in such a way. So they are just outright denying actual reality, regardless of what they are witnessing for themselves over and over again. And that is precisely the reasons why governments and intelligence agencies and even big corporations nowadays can get away with anything that they want to impose on populations, especially in the West. And that is why the targeted individual program is now being turned on the public at large to some extent. And this will obviously continue to happen more and more as time progresses, as everything else has in the program since 2008.